Amapiano, it's moving without radio, without permission from anybody. Amapiano is the only genre that has disrupted the economy. It's very important as an artist to really understand starting small, scaling yourself. I want to go to Paris, but how can you go to those places before doing Durban July?
Sebenza, 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 sebenza kanzima.
What is the Amapiano Summit first and foremost? When did it start? And what is the importance of the summit?
I want to promote and protect Amapiano. Amapiano is from South Africa, but it's big in Europe, big in the world. But when we look back, when we look at us, we are the ones that doing the work. We don't have money. We've got the culture, but agna mali. This is our legacy, and this is the only fast-growing genre in Africa that has never happened. The summit is there to share information, to say, yo, we gotta protect and promote what South African culture is. The legacy has been written, yo, just died, left 2 kids with nothing. Sahara is fighting with the family members through the royalties. Robbie Malinga, wife, is claiming royalties to TS Records. But like, why didn't the artist leave a split sheet to the family to show them, these are the split sheet, this is what I've worked for? I opened Amapiano Summit to give an education. The information will be shared to those who want to listen. The information will help those who need help to be educated about the music business, because there's a lot of things that are happening, and also there are a lot of challenges that the new kids that are having within the entertainment space. The challenges of visas. There's a kid in Soweto, there's a kid in Venda, there's a kid in Atteridgeville. Here's a big song of Amapiano, but he can't go to France to go perform the song. Kids are performing out there in venues, but they don't collect their royalties. It's not making sense. It's not to make sure. The song that you have is supposed to be giving you $1 million. Like, it's not connecting. You're still in the back room, but the whole world knows the song. And you don't understand an artist and a celebrity when they post your song. You need to understand what kind of a mileage it's going to help you to push your brand. But a lot of artists don't understand that. It's for us now to make sure we educate ourselves and we learn more about the importance of the business. So like, don't look at it that you want to be in the music space, but without knowledge, you're going to hurt yourself.
What opportunities are available at the summit for artists to take advantage of, or businesses to take advantage of?
I'm calling out like everybody that's in the ecosystem. You are part of Amapiano through being a dancer, through being a graphic designer, through being a service provider. When I say a service provider, if we're submitting our sound CDJs there and there, you're part of the Amapiano. If you have a venue, you're part of it, because the money is circulating around us. So people must understand, Amapiano is for everybody that's there. Don't feel like, I'm only a photographer. Yeah, come sell your business.
Because we're talking about empowerment in a way, and how this genre has really changed the lives of young South Africans, but also they need to be more aware so that they can access their money from all the spaces that money is coming from in the space. And as a country, we tend to overlook some of the political things or where we are as a country. What does 30 years of democracy for you signify, and what does the next 30 years signify?
For me, 30 years of democracy, it's born free. Like I think like the challenges that we have as young people, they were not there during like 30 years ago. We are in a space through the leadership of the government that we went through, and also I could believe like, shout out to them for bringing out like a World Cup. 2010 World Cup, like it showed us and gave us a different angle of the world A lot of people didn't know like there's a World Cup, and the World Cup was the biggest tournament that gave everybody a space to say, yo man, this is dope. And also the opportunities of artists to travel the world. That is like part of the 30 years of what the leadership is able to give it to us, and also bringing in the festivals. We're able to see artists coming out of the country to come to SA to come and perform, and also artists making music with different things. So those are kind of, for me, I would say, are opportunities that the country is able to give it to the market and able to access.
I think also like the next 30 years, the Amapiano Africa Summit is like basically crafting what the next 30 years looks like. Because as much as we have the opportunities, we still, like you say, lack the knowledge to take advantage of those opportunities, or really like maximize on those opportunities.
Amapiano is the only genre in this country that has disrupted the economy of the music industry. When I say this, if you could pay attention, Amapiano, it's moving without radio. It's moving without a permission from anybody. Even those people on the radio station, when I say, can I bring in Tango Supreme? Abo ba labo. They don't know those people, but those kids are making so much money. So the Amapiano entertainment economy has disrupted. We have collapsed everything, and we need to understand we are so proud of ourselves, guys. Like when you think of piano, don't think about it like, yo man, the money. It's a big thing. We've disrupted the economy. I'm a label. They didn't understand. Actually, I was the first guy, and there's a guy called Innocent. We're the first people to put in Amapiano to the Instagram emojis. We know nobody believed in Amapiano. We're the first group to put Amapiano, to push Amapiano in the labels. Like every week or every month end, we'll make a playlist with different artists, and labels don't understand. What is this? This guy is the Kasi music. It was so difficult to position Amapiano in the label because they couldn't understand what's happening.
Calling out all content creators, from artists to podcasters to any creator who uses any form of audio. You can now upload your very own audio clip from a song to a content clip and promote your work using the MTN Callertunez platform. The cherry on top is you can use the Callertunez to make some moolah, cash, pesos by getting your fam, friends, and fans to use your Callertunez, which will mean money in your pocket. So basically, every time someone listens to your Callertunez, likes it, they simply press any key from 1 to 9 to download it as their own, and that is a win for you too. You can submit your audio through AMP's very own distribution channel with MTN by sending it to the very email below. And of course, through Callertunez, you get access to the creative world of AMP Studios with access to our resources from recording studios to podcasting equipment to events, networking sessions, and all of it. Get as creative as you want with MTN Callertunez and AMP Studios.
Outside the groove no music imapha amanye ama-factors ocabanga ukuthi shoda ngawo manje anga-contributor towards ukugrowa i-culture, especially amapiano culture global?
You need to start thinking different because you live this thing every day. Go music, go groove. But what am I doing different to elevate myself? I think like for most of the thing as an artist, you need to start thinking more about how to elevate your brand, how to be outside, how you're gonna reach the crowd in a different atmospheres. Yegela groove, kancane. Just think about where you wanna be in the next coming 2 years or maybe 5 years with the same groove that you have.
Do you have any plans to teach young kids? I mean, to have Saturday classes for school kids, because now in the industry we are having seriously young kids creating dope beats and their parents know nothing about this genre, and it's better if maybe a kid understands that, okay, there's this one thing that is called royalties, there's this thing that calls, what's that thing to protect rights? I forgot the name. Copyright. Yes, just to get someone to explain it from that level at school. So as a brand or as Africa Summit, do you have such programs for future to educate our kids?
I would say yes to you. We've got like a lot of things that are coming at the summit this year. There's like 2 announcements that we'll be making in this year that are gonna change everybody's thinking and also promote South Africa things. So I don't want to say much, but I'm really interested to give you the number and also the details to look up to, because a lot of things that are happening. That's why I'm here with MPD Studios, who wanna educate a lot of kids and also wanna give a space to ideas that you guys have challenged with. I don't wanna talk, my guy. I'm not a talk show, me. I'm a doer. We wanna launch something dope for you guys. Thank you to this guy, Buffett, for coming through. Poison.
No.
This guy, not this guy, this bro of mine. This guy is the guy that makes sure Emo before gets to the stage is signed the paper of performance. This guy gives you a must split I3. Emo before he rocks on stage, you must deal with this guy. He gives you the papers to make sure name, ID, signature, the company, everything. And then he submits to Sambro. Shout out to you, man.
Will you advise an artist to sign with the major within Amapiano?
Record labels are there to give you money and also to put you on the DSPs. That's called distribution. Every Friday, you go to your Apple Music, you go to Spotify. Those platforms are called adverts. I'm a playlisting. They're advertising you. Record labels pay for that. Not independents. I don't want to name the names, but a lot of people struggle. It only picks up when a song is too big. Then they start singing it. There's money there. They put money for your music to be on the playlist, to be on the DSPs. They pitch. It takes like how many weeks? 3 weeks or 2 weeks to pitch for you at Apple Music. And when they pitch there, you are not the only person that they're pitching to. There's like 5,000 companies pitching for their artist. The moment you have a hot song, the moment you have, I could give you an example. Lazi. I don't know if you remember Lazi. Lazi had a biggest song in the industry, I think 2 years ago or last year. But he dropped the song around November 2022. That song only catched the fire around January. Nobody supported it. So independency, it works, but for me, I prefer the majors because they're able to do interviews for you, to help you, put you on the street. They're able to keep you busy as an artist than just distribution companies, because it's money. Thank you.
How important is management or record label, and how important is environment for upcoming artists?
I feel like artists don't understand. It's not a record label to make you to be dope, to make you have gigs. It's your management. Their job is to put you on the DSPs. Their job is to make sure ingoma zakho ziyadlala kuma radio station. Ingoma zakho ziyabonakala. The guy that's supposed to be a management, imsponsor make sure to uringane record label every day or once a week. Guys, how far with my artist? Okay, cool. My artist is busy with this and that and that and that. We're asking to tap into that market from next week. Uban uzoba traveler lapha Dubai. Can you please make sure when he gets there, gunama interviews? sponsor management yakho. People every time they're blaming a record label with, no man, these guys are not doing things for me. It's not their job. Their job is to make sure you are fine electronically kuma DSPs. For an upcoming artist, I say, like, for me, you can start somewhere else. You can start normal good, but as long as you have money to put into yourself, because you can go to any record label, you can go to any distribution company, but as long as you have enough money to support yourself, that's dope. And also making sure, like, when you go to a record label or whatever that's going to distribute you, you have a plan and you're able to know how you're going to sustain yourself. At the end of the day, it's up to you as an artist to make sure I link up with young Stana. Stana, can I be your backstage? It's your duty, boy. Like, yo, man, I think I just saw young Stana there. Stana, how's it, bro? Can I take your number? Can I do studio with you? A record label is not their job. Until you be part of their market share, that's when they're going to start putting money on you, making sure you're in the right studio session. Because at the end of the day, it takes so much money to build an artist. And like, mabanga build, and then the next thing, like, you're not serious. So those kind of things are very important.
And I think it's important for you as an artist to put yourself in the spaces where you feel your audience is, or to put yourself in the spaces where you feel that creatively you can expand. For me, when you talk about environment, I think that's important, because a lot of artists feel like they in this new kind of technical internet age, people are not leaving their houses. And it's like really important, I think, to at some point leave your house.
And the location, Laukon, it's very important. It contributes to your career. Someone in Harry Smith, he looks up to Johannesburg, but he has never taken a drive or a taxi to say, I'm meeting myself halfway. It's very important as an artist to say, I'm going somewhere. Hey, Joe, I want to go to Paris, but I don't know how to. How can you go to Paris before you go to Mhlanga? How can you go to those places before doing Durban July? It's very important as an artist to really understand starting small, scaling yourself, goals, and direction. And also avoid peer pressure. Artists they're looking into their friend. Hey, Joe, the money of a performer go Afro Nation. I can do it. You don't know what made him to be at Afro Nation. You don't know what made him to have 11 gigs in one weekend. It's because of the direction and the goals and the target. If you have a target for this month, I wanna see myself on a cover page. I wanna see myself having an interview. Those are the things that start by the artist. The management comes in and make sure and implement those things that are happening by you having a direction to yourself, not aiming high.
How do you register for the summit?
There's a website, Amapiano Summit, .co.za, and also you can send a DM if you're having a struggling, or you can send a WhatsApp. There's like on Instagram, it's there.
Sebenza, 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 sebenza kanzima.